The Connecticut Agricultural Experiment Station is out with its latest tick survey. It turns out the state is seeing more ticks, including the non-native Lone Star and Longhorn ticks. News 8's Kent Pierce talked to an expert about why it's happening and what you can do to keep your family safe.
The state has a team of experts collecting ticks from 40 different sites all over Connecticut, and it turns out ticks are thriving, including invasive species like the Lone Star tick.
So we've got great habitat, we have great host species, different wildlife species, but the winters aren't quite tapering them off as they would normally. So we're seeing more and more of them on the landscape and in multiple different counties as well.
Dr. Megan Linsky is the head of the Active Tick Surveillance Program. She says this winter was cold, but not cold enough to kill off non-native ticks. Fortunately, those ticks do not pose much of a threat to us, but the established deer tick or black-legged tick can give you Lyme disease.
The nymphal stage, this is the stage that comes out like May, June, maybe a little bit into July. They're about 20 to 30% infection prevalence with the agent or the pathogen that causes Lyme disease.
And in the adult ticks we see the rest of the year, more than half can give you Lyme disease.
Now, it's not quite shorts weather. You're probably not camping or going for long walks in the woods. You may be starting to clean up the yard, though, this coming weekend, and the doctor says that's when you're most likely to get bit.
Go enjoy the outdoors, but understand that when you go into your backyard and you're dumping the leaves out in that woodland edge, that's probably where you're going to encounter them. I mean, you could even be walking to your mailbox and run into a couple along the way.
To reduce your exposure, wear long sleeves, long pants, and light-colored, tightly woven clothing. Stay on established trails and avoid bushy or wooded areas, and check for ticks when you're done outside.
The best preventative measure we have is tick checks, and that's for yourself, your children, your pets, anybody who goes outside.
If you do find one on you, remove it with tweezers and ask your doctor if you should get it tested. In New Haven, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.